Hey y'all, Donnie Keith here, aka Auntie Peaches from the Aunties Radio Show, also on The Voice of Reason. I'm here to say that ever since my man started taking A game, he's been on top of his A game.
What?
When I say A game, I mean his A game. He's more focused. He's definitely working out more. His attitude is better. And he's not complaining of all over body aches due to poor blood circulation, because A-Game provides great blood circulation, if you know what I mean, ladies. That blood circulation. Sometimes I have to hide the A-Game in the bushes when I'm out walking the dog just because I want some sleep. If you know what I mean, ladies. Stay on top of your A-Game, fellas. Get your A-Game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about Black women wifing these husbands. And I know it may sound a little funny, but I've noticed a recent rash of different videos where a lot of Black women are proposing to Black men, the very same men that a lot of these women say aren't worth marrying and not worth anything. Yet and still, I'm seeing an uptick in videos all across social media where these women are proposing to these men, and most of the time the men are not responding very well to being proposed to. And I don't think that the women understand what's wrong with this picture. See, it's not just about bucking traditions, but I do have a video that's about 3 minutes long. And I just need y'all to hear. Now, the audio to it is going to be a little bit muffled. Essentially, what's being said is that this woman is professing how this man has upgraded her, how he has made her a better woman. And since he's made her a better woman, she wants to be his wife. Well, what ends up coming out is him saying, I can't marry you because you cheated on me with my brother. And then you'll kind of see it. I might skip through it a little bit, but I'm just going to share my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. What's up?
And I take that up. I want to take care of you. I do. I want to marry you. I do. Marry me. Marry me. I'm single. You're not going to marry me.
Okay. So that wasn't the complete thing, but it ends with her walking off crying. So the reason why I wanted to show that, now some of y'all might have got a little chuckle out of that, but the reason why I wanted to show that is because there is a lot of, oh, well, it's just tradition. It's between the two people. If she wants to propose, she should be able to propose. And listen, it's a free country. If you want to get down on one knee in front of a man to propose to him, you certainly are free to do that. There is no law against doing that, except 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get rejected. See, the first thing that this talks about, or that this shows us, is the desperation of a lot of Black women out here. Now, they get on social media and cap about how dirty Black men are, how no good they are, how dusty they are. They don't have anything. They only make this amount annually, averagely, and all this sort of thing. Black men don't have this. They don't have that. They're not qualified this area. They're not qualified that area. They walk off from their families. They walk off from their kids. All of these complaints that you have, yet and still, at the same time, you have an uptick of these same kinds of women that are dropping to one knee with an engagement ring, proposing to these men, and then crying when the majority of the time these men say no. Like, no, get up. No, why are you doing this? They get immediately uncomfortable with the fact that you're down on one knee. Second issue is Black women still don't understand. See, y'all still done jump bad, all the way bad, into your masculine energy. This is so incredibly masculine till it's not even funny. Like, this is an entirely masculine thing for y'all to do. And it's almost getting worse with how masculine Black women are now. That y'all feel like y'all are able to wrestle the control of whether or not you're married away from the men. One of the last few things that men actually still control in a feminist dominated society, y'all think y'all can actually take that control out of their hand by force. Well, if I propose, he's gotta marry me or whatever. The thing that you fail to understand is something that I've repeated several times. Men gatekeep marriage and relationships. You don't. Women do not. There is a reason why men have always proposed and came courting and all that type of thing and initiated these types of relationships with women, with her family, with whatever the societal setup and structure has been for that, and for how marriage is supposed to be pursued. Men have done the pursuing, and women have allowed it to get in their heads that because men are pursuing them, that makes them the prize, or it makes them able to have control in that situation. But no. It's 2022, but some things aren't about to change. Just like that other lady was talking about, men want to be taken care of and marriage hasn't caught up with the times. Neither has proposal, okay? And the reason why it hasn't, quote unquote, caught up with the times is because the biological imperatives and the biology is still in place. Men still have that. Okay, men still intrinsically know that they are the ones that control the status of relationships. They say what the status is. You don't. Women have never dictated it, and you're not about to start. I don't care how many feminist laws they pass. I don't care how progressive it is. I don't care how inclusive it is. I don't care, about gender equality. I don't care about none of that. Men still have access to gatekeep marriage and relationships, just like women still have the right to gatekeep sexual relationships. Okay, all of the gender progression in the world has not allowed men to dictate and gatekeep the access to sex and wombs. So similarly, men have that right is never going to be taken from him. You can't take it. He has to agree. He has to agree. Just like when he comes asking you for access to your body, you got to agree or else it's a crime. Okay? But aside from that, you have to agree to that. You have to say, okay, yeah, you come on. And you pick and choose. Same thing with the marriage. It's the exact same thing. He's the one that picks and chooses who gets married and who does not. And y'all are getting desperate out here and then trying to force their hand by making it public just because you figure he won't embarrass you. Think again. These men are not going to be roped in. You already have the institution and the environment behind you as a threat as it pertains to marriage and divorce laws in this country. He's not about to let you make him get married to you because you decided to propose. And no, you don't get to dictate it. Here's the other part of it. Whatever value he saw in you that might have had him thinking that you could be his wife drops exponentially the moment you try to propose to him. All of that goes out of the window. And the reason why that goes out of the window is because you proposing to him immediately puts you in the masculine position. It immediately gets rid of all your femininity and puts you in the masculine position of trying to wrestle control of whether or not you're married from his hand, which in turn puts him in the feminine position automatically. This is where the discomfort comes from for them. This is why they be like, no, don't do that. Like, get up, like, don't do that. Whether he's a gentleman that says it or whether he, becomes kind of rude about it or blunt about it, whatever the case may be, he still is going to be like, no, don't do that, because you're not only jumping in your masculine energy, you're forcing me into a feminine position. And if he's a real masculine man, he don't like that at all. Like, that's immediate. That's an immediate turn off. That's an immediate turn off. That's an immediate value drop. That's going to be a no all day long. How dare you put a masculine man in the feminine position by force? By basically trying to take power from him. You already doing a power struggle that he didn't even know he was about to be in. And he might have actually been thinking about marrying you. You can't just pop up with the question. He's the one that pops the question. Because he's the one that controls the access to it. Now, you have a right to decline that proposal, but he's the one that makes the proposal. Because he's the one that says we're married or we'll never be married. You can't make these men commit to y'all. Especially by being forceful about it. It's not romantic. It's not, we, breaking down traditions and they shouldn't be so stuck in the past. No, it's nothing cute about that. There's certainly nothing feminine about it. It's very desperate. It screams, I'm going to do power struggles all the time. It screams, I'm so masculine that I think I can take your place in this relationship and control it now and make sure that you're going to do what I say. Like, no, ladies. Y'all hyenas really are something. Y'all so desperate for these very men. Y'all say y'all don't want them no good. Make it make sense to me. Matter of fact, since you wanted to, I'm asking you to make it make sense to me down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you've not. Once again, I am your host, The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.